Okay, so we are going to change my minion. Nathan, which minion did you want? Garuda? Okay. And yes, we are. I'm like eating my hair. What is going on? Okay, I got it. Okay. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train is ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. The boarding call will come before you know it. All right, we have a destination spar right over here. Lift that up. Wait for the engineers. I think so, yeah, because we finished all the ether currents in this area, so we have the ability to fly here now. We finished that last stream, so I think we should be good to go to the next area. I think.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft.
Thank you, Ash Lightning. Enjoy.
I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise. Finished at last!
Great job. We're ready to go. We're cranking it.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Amazing!
Remember the Dawn Blazer?
Yep. She's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with etheric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
This is the toughest locomotive I've ever seen. Let's give him a big old round of applause. Do it up, chat.
Glad she's to
Some
your
cheer and
liking.
confetti for them.
I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
Oh, Moss.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
All right.
It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
I haven't played Final Fantasy VI, so I'm not sure. Anyone in the chat know the answer to that? Maybe?
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down. All aboard!
We're going invisible. We're incognito. We're stealthing the train. Maybe we can suplex the train. Maybe. We'll see.
At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
All right, let's do it up.
Not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jade.
No, you don't. They switched to firearms.
Oh, oh.
Oh dear.
Raha, jump.
LOL, Matt.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
His face. Yeah, Myriad, that would have been fun. That would have been really fun. That means we have to jump off, right? Oh. Did it work?
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erinville?
Barely.
Mostly.
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
I don't really know what to expect, like, in there. An actual dungeon? It's an actual dungeon! Okay, who wants to come? Holy shit. It's been like days. It's been days! It's been days! Okay. So enter Vanguard. So, wait a minute. Dungeons. Vanguard. Okay, I see. So then I gotta go to party members. Friend list. I think I have to scroll. Unless it goes up to the top automatically. Oh. Okay. Invite. GH, what is your in-game name again? I think I have you on my friends list, right? I believe. Anyone else that wants to run, by the way? I think we have one more spot. I do see you here. Oh, it says you are in a cutscene. I must wait until your cutscene ends. No, it's okay. Take your time. Take your time. But yeah, I'm so excited to actually get to go and do one of these. It's been quite a few days since they've given us one. So I look forward to getting in there and dying a bunch. I'm gonna die so much. Y'all know it. I'm looking forward to it though. It's my favorite part of the game, baby. My favorite part. Oh. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do. Good to go? Okay, I'm gonna try and invite you now. Wait. What? What happened? What happened? Any healer wanna come? Never mind. Oh. Yes. Yes. Ew, healing? Listen, healers are necessary. They are necessary. But any healers in the chat want to run? If not, no worries. Just wondering, throwing out an offer. Going once. Going twice. Joining. We'll join up. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not saying we need it. That's just the spot that's open. Oh, did you... Oops, shit. Did you... Well, we'll go in. We'll go in. Next one we'll get to in Ezekiel. I always feel bad canceling a queue and that the healer was like ready to go. I didn't want to be mean. I didn't want to be mean. Don't say next... Don't say that! Don't say that. No. There will be one sooner. Oh man, look at this. Uh-oh, that's not gonna be something I want to stand in. There we go. Thanks for running this with me, everybody, by the way. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, they motorcycled me. That was so rude, but I had no way around it there. We're gonna kill them! This one. This one. Yeah. Vanguard Commander R8. Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, that's an interesting move. Okay, got it. I see. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Oh no. This guy's got a lot of health. Oh, I thought. I didn't get hit. I know, that was weird. Oh, we got tons of motorcycles. Oh, great. Nice. Well, I lived. Oh, that was a really fast thing. Oh. Hello? Oh, I'm not targeting anything. Looks like I have my stuff not going off. Okay, there we go. He's dead. Whoa. Oh. Definitely want to stand in this guy's thing. Okay, we go with this. We do one of these. We do one of those. This song's great. Yeah, I like it a lot. Nice. Protector. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, what is going on? No, please! Uh-oh. Nowhere is safe. I tunnel visioned and I didn't do like any damage during that section. Oh no. Okay. What the fuck? What is happening in this dungeon? They were really just like guns blazing, like, let's go, we're firing literally everything at you. I don't know where to stand. Like, nowhere is. They are! They really are! What is this, a maze? Oh, come on! I keep getting stopped. Really? Bye, Stu. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here today. Like, I can't even figure out what's going on. A motion-sensitive bomb has been affixed to you? Was there any way that I could have avoided dying with a bomb strapped to me exactly? Like, Holy shit. Oh, I'm supposed to stop. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so I have the How do I make it through this dungeon? Guys, I don't understand. Really, like, I really, it's just... Yeah, it's me. It's me. It's chaotic. I can't figure it out. I was also trying to follow someone else there, and I still died. Okay. I really hope that the next, like, dungeon boss isn't annoying. Like that previous one with all the AoE fucking shit. hint? Sure, yes, please. I wouldn't hold your breath, guys! Come on! That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Xander the Snake Skinner. With a name like that? We redeem our honor with your lives. Oh fuck, are you kidding me, guys? Okay. We got this, chat. If we want to not... Oh, fuck. Wow, this is really not cute. There's really no way we could totally not stack there. Pretty manageable. Or he's alive again? Right, because they have the res. I know, Myriad, you're right. I'm definitely out of touch with the mechanics. Oh. Because I have not played in a very long time. Like, regularly. I've been getting back to it slowly with the prep for this expansion and playing this expansion, but it's not the same as somebody who's played like every day. Oh fuck. Every day for like years and years and years, right? I got really lucky there, by the way. I did a jump by accident. Oh, Sakuya. Look out for the tail. Okay, I'll try not to stand behind it then. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so that. Okay. Fuck, I was so close. we go. I was trying, there was a lot of stuff happening. There was a lot of stuff happening, okay? I don't know. I got something. I'm gonna check to see what it is. Oh shit! Is that 2 pieces? So I got the spear, the gauntlets, and the bracelets. Oh, those are kind of cool. We'll update, and then I can't. Can I? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I have to fix myself. Just fix myself. Yeah, of course, Overweight Ninja. I play with the chat whenever we do dungeons and stuff like that. So you are more than welcome to join us for any multiplayer content.
That I had left behind.
Thanks for running that with me, everybody. I really appreciate it.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yasulani. And yet... it was wholly...
Hey, Addicts, how's it going?
The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned?
Not your home, I guess.
We tread on. The darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre.
Hi, Zenzaro. How's it going?
This cannot be Yasulani, can it?
No, I think I'm good, Ezekiel. I always hide my helms. It was fun. We'll do some more tomorrow for sure, but they're very hard. Also, welcome to Heritage Ground. Everyone, welcome, welcome. Alright, Muklamat. I was prepared for something strange, but this, it's like another world. I don't understand. I'm doing well, thanks for asking, Zenzaro. Okay. Does it look like the what's it called? The, enemies? Oh, sorry, heritage found. Did I say ground? Yeah, I mean, they all look very interesting, that is for sure. With their, futuristic helmets. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. I hope so too, Addicts. I hope so too. Heard there was flooding in Toronto? There was. Yeah, Union Station looked pretty bad. The material's not something we use in Tudal. It's closer to what we saw at the gate at the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. And I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Alright. I'm assuming that I have to find Aether Currents here, or what? Northwest. This looks like an interesting layout. We've got up and we got down. But 400, that's actually kind of far. Maybe I should go to the main one first. This place does look very cool. I don't know if I'm just partial to it because it's purple, but I like it. Which minion would you like, Nathan? Keep Garuda? Sounds good. I will keep her out. For sure, Zenzaro. I mean, there wasn't any near me, which is good, but Yeah, a lot of the city had like no power and flooding. A lack of light? I like that too. I like that too. Okay, so I went past the quest. That's okay. Is it down though? I think so. Down, 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 down we go. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yasulani Station where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. And now I have to go back up. Shit. I always get too excited when it comes to finding Aether Currents and it bites me in the ass. But that's okay. A lot of going back and forth because of that. I'm pretty sure this is Yasulani Station. But from the state of it, I'd swear that it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should take a look around a bit more. Okay, we got lots of spots to inspect. So we got the dilapidated building. The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Rusty train tracks? The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem that they have been tended to for a long time. Oh yes, my glam, thank you. There we go. You find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. What is going on here? Something is not right. Finish poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. Look at what? Hey Fess, I hope you're having a great day today too. Thank you so much. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zoralja's domain that we are in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? So all evidence suggests this is Yasulani Station. Aye, and I have no doubt we are in Yasulani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completely bare So they were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. If I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We've encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they're similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yasulani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Erenville says this is Yasulani, then it must be. Our village is a little farther along, right? Erenville. Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next, then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. I mean, I like that there's bunny ears on it still. That's cool. I'll take it! Southwest is my current. It's right over here. Quick man, how's it going? I'm glad you haven't gotten stabbed yet. Because he said he was under the threat of being stabbed. So I was saying I'm glad that it hasn't happened. He still has another, like, 4 days to go. You know? Sorry, there was a visor option? I don't... How do I do... Oh, manually adjust the... Oh, you can change what it shows in the... I was distracted. Is it really my fault, though? Yeah, majorly distracted driving, apparently. Was I? Am I supposed to be down and over? You're right. Look there! The lighting appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Northeast? .232 to the north. Does it want me to be on top of the bridge for that? That feels cruel, if it does. Oh, no, it's right here. Alright, another one. Also, this music is kind of giving me anxiety, I'm not gonna lie. DJ Khaled. They have... Oh, that sucks. Quick man, I'm sorry. It's brutal. Thanks, you just put it there. Thank you. We're still going northeast. Hello? South, I went too high. There it is. Hey, chat, does anyone know if there's anybody in the world that has all the achievements in Final Fantasy XIV? Like, is that a thing? Because I know in like World of Warcraft, Annie Fuchsia, she like has all the achievements. All of them. And like she did them all. And I'm very curious if there's a version of that for Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, Sakuya, exactly. I know that that was a thing, so I'm very curious. To the west. I feel like that would take a lot of work. I think I'll just head to the quest marker for the next one, maybe? I don't know, actually. Northwest. Yeah. Oh, really, Sakuya? Damn. I just saw her stream being like going for all achievements, and then I feel like I saw a post that was like, I got them all, and then I was like, oh. I know that there are definitely people who compete to get the highest achievement scores, but I think that they might disregard things like seasonal event achievements that are no longer attainable. That makes sense. I can understand that. Right. And no, I'm doing a bad job. I'm getting back on track, Moz. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Also, my mom brought me an egg. I gotta eat that. It's a pretty big egg, actually. But I'm gonna have to read this now, aren't I? This material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings. Rather reminiscent of arcane runes, these. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I'd posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Stola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head back to the village and find the others. Okay, so now... Wait. Oh. Oh, from before she started? I see. I'm pretty full. Yeah, everybody was, so we just decided to have something easy for dinner. Breakfast for dinner. There are some achievements you can still get that take like 7 years, so no thank you. Ay, ay, ay. In 2023, there was a Japanese user that had every achievement. Good for him. Or her. Or them. What in the world? Is this gonna be voiced? No, I don't think so. Ooh. I like this song.
Home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Oh! I caught it.
And where is everyone?
They're gone, Aaronville.
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Oh, we gave her the up and down. Whoops.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows.
And that reason was?
Zoralja has told me a great deal about you.
Zoralja.
Sorolcha.
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Alexandria?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
The Queen?
Queen of Reason? If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
King of Resolve?
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zoralja holds that title, and together do we reign.
What?
Then you're both behind the attack on Tulihiola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
This is so weird because she seems so nice. What the fuck?
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zoralja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I.
Oh?
It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Oh, she's asking us for help? Can we trust her?
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zoralja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In
Really?
weakness,
She is very
I
cute.
feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yasulani. The house I grew up in is still here.
But it's decrepit.
But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from Yord Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol. Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the First. Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then,
You appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Maybe.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Alisaie, she doesn't trust.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
Erenville needs to know.
Ah, you're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tulihiola?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zorolja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolul.
So he alone is to blame.
It sounds like it.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps. I know next to nothing about you, let alone what you've been through. So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful! If you would follow me.
I take it there will be trouble if Zorolja hears of this, though?
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both?
If things should take a turn for the worse, might I call upon your aid? I jest, of course, but you do strike me as the most capable here.
Reminds you of Shala? Wait, why does that sound familiar? Where was Shala from? Chrono Trigger? Maybe? Oh, she was. Some random video game. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Anyway you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Oh, right, Sakuya, right. That Sea of Stars, silly. Having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So, let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sphene as well. Oh my god, Maz! What happened to your love for Alisaie? Who is that? He says. Oh my god. I missed a current up there, I think. I'm gonna have to get it after I pick up this quest. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tudal. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tudali had their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you'd follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Okay, oh, it just said straight south. Maybe it's up top? Southeast? Yeah, it seems like I have to go around. No. Can I go this way? No. I'll go this way and around, I guess. Like, I gotta go this way, I think. We'll get it. We're here. You might as well. I just hope this is the actual right way, but... in my head it is. That's a pretty creature, whatever this is. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, and I drop down here. Nice. Now to Everkeep. Oh, sorry, that's where we are. Everkeep Ward is where we are. Wait, there's one to the west again? I probably can't get to that yet. Let's continue up. This area, so far. I like this one so far the best out of the areas in the expansion. I like it a lot. It's because of all the purple, probably. I'm a creature of habit. What would you pick? Definitely not the Wild West.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange.
Oh, is it Sakura?
The traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
The queen has come!
Right, right.
You look well, Paquine. And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Namachi.
Oh, don't tell her that.
Me? It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
Aww.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence.
Oh,
and who are
quick,
these
man.
fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
I can go for some fries.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true then. Wuk-Lamart is still so young. Where are my manners? I am Popone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Popone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Great.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Does she know her?
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Why did she say it like that?
Then tell me, please. Where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
It's never a straight answer with these people. You know?
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then...
And then?
Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
You needn't push yourself, Popone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years?!
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Okay, that's a really long time.
Which
for us it was like 5 minutes.
I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Oh, right, he did say that. I remember him saying that. That makes sense now, because I was kind of wondering why he said that.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection?
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
Okay. It's investigation time!
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yassolani.
I mean, 30 years is a long time. Are they gonna live that long?
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
They could have been old when he knew them.
I would join you as well.
And they could be dead now. I don't know.
Ma'am,
Okay.
please, you needn't trouble yourself.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
Okay.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
Yeah, I wonder what it means as well. I don't know. I do have some. I have a toilet paper roll. I do. That counts. Wait. Before I forget. Okay. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. We went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I'm sure there is much that you wish to learn as well, so please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Yuppia's Halo, it is called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Yuppie's Halo. That we are. Also, I think this one's just gonna keep... Oh, it's this sour. Yeah, it does say southwest though, so I think it's on the other side. I bet it's in British, true. Allow me to introduce you to Mausa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of her knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen Sphene, to what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here? You know me too well, Mousa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. To appear, we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. Ah, I see. But right, there would be more now. But for sure, this is crazy. That is insane. I mean, I'm sure they're working on getting all of them now, too. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sphene company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type. But given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. No, Sakuya! Alexandria, yeah, is the name of this place. I shall remain under Wu Clemot's watchful eye. Pray come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farm hands. Okay, so we'll go this way. Elias. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source, you wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. With my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Aww. Yeah, for real. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then? Well, this here is the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious, and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electro complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how everything works. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. Kapui. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Excuse me. Here at Yuppie's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful and not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Give my regards to the Queen, baby. Ooh. There we go. Going around. You wish it electrocuted me? That's rude. How rude. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone could have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather that you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers? Then let us return to Mousa. Oh, that makes sense, Maz. That makes sense. This is kind of making me want to play Harvestella again. Hi, Ragtag. How's it going? Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Everything was surprisingly normal. That's comforting to hear. Your words serve to affirm that my people do not work with undue strain. And what do you think of our little tour, Lamachi? I should. Let's go play Harvest Moonella again. You should check the book for sure, for sure. Also, guys, my blind boxes are here. The pain. I want to open them so badly. Oh, I hope that's a bug too. That's not good. What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. Yeah, I've like restarted Harvestella like 4 or 5 times, and I have never finished it all the way through, but I always love it. I just get distracted by other stuff and then I never finish it, so I restart. I need to do it again though. Oh damn, Quickman, that sounds juicy. When the cutscene is over, yeah, I have them beside me here. I'll pull them up. I got the package when I went to go bring Bailey downstairs, and then I forgot to mention it when I came back because I was having the audio switch over, and then the audio issue started, and then I just lost the thought. So I will show you the box. Yes. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. I honestly don't remember them very well, Addicts. I don't remember them at all, so I definitely need to replay because it's been such a long time now. I probably had a favorite, but actually, I don't know if I did. I feel like I flip-flop between the characters a lot depending on what was good for the area. Did you have a favorite? It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system could return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. We could take care of it if you'd like. That is most gracious of you to offer, but it is much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the Vow of Resolve of Tuliolal. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Mirth is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Then very well, I gratefully accept, but please, take care. Also, Chad, I have a question. On Twitter, I've been seeing this, like, Final Fantasy contest thing happening. I don't think it's in Canada, but is it like related to boba? Like, what's happening there? Does anybody know? Arya and Nemo, and in terms of combat, I was changing them a lot. I think I remember I changed them out a lot too. Welcome back, Azure Lightning. It's going well, thank you. It's a collab, but we don't have it here, right? This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Alright, we'll go. Good hunting. Peter! Yeah, I saw a lot of people, like, a lot of content creators were, like, doing contests and stuff, and I was like, oh. Don't know if the collab is here. I'll have to pay more attention to the actual tweets and see what they say. Here's the destination spot. Oh, thank you. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me kill this thing and then I will read that. I pressed my heal by accident. I really didn't mean to do that. So visit a participating Gongcha store between Wednesday, July 17 and Wednesday, August 28th and purchase 3 keys in a single transaction to receive a redemption code for the Portia King mount. Redemption codes will be provided on scratch card with qualifying purchases and must be redeemed with the Final Fantasy XIV redemption website before Wednesday, September 4th. There's also physical keychains. Portia King mount. And is this... You know what sucks? I don't like mango. Okay, wait. There's a Fat Cat brown sugar milk tea. That sounds good. And the matcha my sister might like. Keychain designs and requirements may vary per region. Ask in store for details. Sorry, it's Porksy. How did I say it? Did I say Porksy? But is it where are these stores? You have one near you? It does say Toronto. Are there any near me? Not really. Interesting. But you have to buy 3? Oh, it just says any 3. Buy any 3 drinks and unlock an in-game mount. Shit. Crap, I gotta do this. I want a Porksy mount. The keychains are so cute. Is it only while supplies last? Do you think that they have a lot? Or like, no? What if I find a really obscure location? Oh no, I want to like go right now. Oh no! And then I could make a little TikTok about it. Do you have to buy it though, Moz? Is it a shop mount? I mean, I guess technically I would be buying the bubble tea, but I would get bubble tea and the mount. Oh, it's from the Pixie Quest. Is it for an achievement? I mean, I think it's for a mount, so that probably counts towards an achievement of sorts. I don't know. I want the keychain more than anything, really. I want to check. Hold on. I found one that's actually near me. It closes at 11 and opens at 11. I want all of them. But I don't want to buy 9. I don't want to buy 9 bubble tea in one go. Did they give you a choice? If I had to rank them, I would probably say Moogle, Fat Chocobo, Fat Cat, in that order. I kind of want to go tonight. They close at 11. I'm gonna call my sister downstairs. Hold on 1 second, and I'm gonna see if she wants bubble tea. I'm gonna go tonight. It closes at 11. If I end stream at like 9:30, maybe 9:30. I could go vlog it. I got my makeup on. Please answer the phone. Hello? Hello? Why is she not answering, chat? Why is she not answering? She's in my house, isn't she? Hello? Hi, SOB. Chat, should I go? Hi, do you wanna go get bubble tea tonight after my stream? Because there's a place on the Danforth and they're doing a Final Fantasy XIV collaboration. Yeah, so they have keychains. If we buy three bubble tea, we get a keychain. I don't know, we'll have to bring it home for one of the parents, but will you go tonight? Because I should vlog it probably, too. But we could go and we can get them. We'll only get one keychain, though. We can't buy 6 bubble tea, but we could go again. But I also get a mount in the game. Oh, and Tony just said we could save a bubble tea for tomorrow, too. Yeah, we can put it in the fridge. Yeah, like a slushie. Yeah. So I'm gonna try and finish around 9 or 9:30, and then we can maybe go till 11. I think it says it's called Gongcha. Do you want to just double check? But I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've never been there, but they have the keychains and they're cute. It's what it said. So I think today was the first day, and I didn't think it was here because I was seeing it on Twitter. And then everyone was posting about it. I'm like, oh, it's probably not in Canada. And then Tony was like, no, we have those here. And then I was like, we do? And then, yeah, on Instagram it says. So, yeah. We can just take the other one home, I guess. Okay. Okay, we'll go after I'm done. Okay, bye. Late night bubble tea, chat. We're going for late night bubble tea in the name of Final Fantasy XIV. Unfortunately, we're only gonna get one keychain though, which is really tragic. I'm kind of sad about that. Think we can juke the system? But I'll get you guys a cute TikTok. I'll get you a TikTok of us going and stuff. What should I wear? Ask for all of them. They're gonna be like, it's limited to 1 per customer. Alright, Sphene. We're checking in with you here. But if we order separately, we're gonna have 6 bubble teas. That's a lot. Ah, you're both alright. Thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. We're all gone now. Of course I was worried. Oh, sorry, they're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed, with this we won't have to ask Zeralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sphene. Film them? That means I have to give it to you for clout? Don't say that! I'll feel so bad! Oh, that's really cool, Kara. I didn't know that. I think it's very cute. I like that they're doing a collab. I know it's like kind of a ripoff because it's like $30 for a keychain. But you also get a mount. So. Oh, I didn't know that, Moz. That's really cute. That's enough, Melissa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But to speak of the king now. No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyways, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, I'll let you guys know which ones we do get, for sure. I wonder if we could just keep them all in the fridge if we did get 6. Is that excessive? We could each have one a day for 3 days. You think they'll keep for that long? I usually don't get tapioca in mine either, so it's not like it would disintegrate. Wait, you can't have both? You can't get the mount and the keychain? You can't? I feel ripped. Are you sure? Purchase 3 cheese in a single transaction to receive a redemption for the mount. Redemption codes will be provided on a scratch card with qualifying purchases and must be redeemed. Wait, it's one or the other? Are you kidding? Oh no, well, which one? What do I want? I don't see that. I don't know. You never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. It said or on the Instagram? No. $12 bubble tea is too many bubble tea. Aw. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. Actually, Moz, can we confirm if I can earn that mount in the game? If I can earn the mount, I want the keychain. You seem a good sort, Sphene, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. Ah ha 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 ha, for you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. It was a previous promo mount? Oh, Sakuya. Now I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Oh man, I just got so devastated in one fell swoop. I thought I could get both. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna film the vlog. We're gonna go, we're gonna get the mount, we're gonna get the keychain, and now I gotta pick. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the feeds. Come and visit us anytime. Just get 12 teas. That's $90. Actually, wait, that's more than $90, isn't it? What's 10 times 12? That's $120! Absolutely not! Come on, chat. That's crazy. And how am I gonna take all those teas home? Come on now. Unless a big bag of money falls from the sky, there's absolutely no way I'm buying that many teas. Do you hear that? What would I even do with 12 teas? I'd have to give them away on the street on the way home. I have to be like, hey, do you like bubble tea? But I don't have the money to buy that many teas anyways.
It's nearly time.
Oh man. Unrealistic for sure. That's true, but that's true, Jim Tendo. It'd be late though. I wonder if there'd be people out. Maybe.
I'm glad you could make it.
Oh? She doesn't look too good.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Oh, is this the mom?
We're here, Namika.
Oh, it's Namika?
Everything is going to be
the
all
bracelet!
right.
Oh my god! What is happening right now?
Dear?
Oh my god.
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
That's Namika. She just said her name.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
30 years.
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Yeah, you could say that again.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
I thought that was going to be Aaronville's
The
mom.
ushers
I
have
was
arrived.
wrong.
Thank you,
I
Namika,
see, Moz.
for
Okay,
your
good
many
to know.
years of friendship.
Thank you for looking that
Take
up for me.
comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother.
Aww.
Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
I
She
would have to
didn't
pee a lot,
speak,
you're right.
but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence.
I like
in
the music
passage
too.
of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify...
Hi, Geralt. How's it going?
The barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
True. True, actually.
By several hundred years, yes.
Yes.
To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's innocuous influence.
I'm doing okay, thanks for asking.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
That was a little weird, wasn't it?
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty.
Okay.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards.
Why not?
And all will be made clear.
I don't understand, but okay.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep anyway.
I can't dodge anything based on that last dungeon's performance, so.
For being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Huh?
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
How did he forget about her?
Then
The little
in all
thingy.
likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud. Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work.
What?
If you'll excuse me.
I'm so confused. No, I haven't advertised the deal yet. They did send me a message today at like 2 o'clock, and then I was coming home from being out, so I haven't had a chance to post it yet. But I will post it tomorrow, probably. What's going on? How could Capone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. Guess we'll talk to this person. But yeah, I mean, I can verbally mention it now. It looks like for Gamer Subs, the promo... it is buy one tub, get a shaker, and our tier rewards... Wait. We are combining two of our best sales, the buy one tub, get a shaker, and our tier rewards into one. We're expecting it to go down to 2. Okay, so it says buy more stacks, get more rewards, 5 tiers to unlock. 2 new creator flavors. Tier 2 is a t-shirt, tier 3 looks like a sticker. Tier 4 is a shaker, tier 5 is boxing gloves. It's a free gift with every tub purchase, from what I can see so far. I don't really know exactly. I don't know. I don't really understand the wording. I have to look at this better. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. It looks like they're boxing gloves. It's a silhouette, so I can't really tell for sure, but it looks like that. I'll post the photo in the announcements channel after stream today. Yeah, I was running around today. I didn't have a chance to like get that post up because I was at high tea. Then I came home and Bailey and I went for a walk, and then I got ready for stream. So, what's that? Do I know an Amika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outskirts for a while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. Pretty much the more you buy, the bigger the rewards you get. I think they have done it a few times. Oh, so that's why they have different tiers for the reward. That makes sense. That makes sense. I do recall caring for someone until recently, and you say it was a woman named Namika? While I can't say for certain if it was her, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. Wow, okay, this is really unsettling. They were like making such a big deal about it not being the end. She lives on in our memories, and then nobody can remember her. So like, that's kind of mean. The more boba you buy, the bigger the reward. True. Very true. Game is too real. Tell me about it. Holy shit. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of aether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Papone seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect it would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Kasiwa instead? Sphene said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. Sorry, Kafkiwa. Fuck, I can't ever remember. What the hell is that? Impossible. Hello? Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Wah! Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking some questions. I'm not sure how much gil I have, but I'll check in just a second. Also, Freight, thank you for the lurk. Aaronville, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Hey, Jark, how's it going? I'm going the wrong way. You're probably right, Quickman. I heard that too. I heard the rumor. 2 million? I have 5. Fidget spinner though? I don't know what you mean. Is that a mount? Y'all are on my hit list. Damn. The truth is out there. Going past this, over here. What is this thing? You found it? To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. My day's going okay, thanks very much. Jark, it's going alright. True, Astral Lightning, true. I guess we'll keep going this way. To the mines. I heard faint voices coming from inside, so it's not alone. But we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Why was the of course a question? It had a question mark on the end. Wait, they sell waffles? That sounds exciting. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard. I'm confused. But I guess we're gonna find out what's going on. Hopefully.
What is this?
Beats me.
Aaronville!
A trap?
What the fuck?
It really is you!
Is that his mom?
Huh?
Ha!
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olympia!
My darling, what now?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun bun?
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Spear was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I wasn't expecting her to be like this, to be honest, but alright.
That I do. But you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Is this a vessel?
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in. Friends of my LNSP are always welcome.
Hey, that's Savas. How's it going? Can you do something special? No, at the top of the chat over there, you should see like a drops banner, and then you should be able to accumulate it based off of watch time. I'm a vessel?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
I don't know. Like, is her consciousness in the robot, or is that just like her speaking to us through the robot? As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited, but as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. Let's hear what she has to say. It should be international from my understanding. You can check the link there for full details about the drops, but I thought it was an international drop. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And the students of Baldessian, it's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. I thought so. We're members of a resistance organization, Oblivion we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Zoraljaw's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right, you are. Though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is? As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then, does that mean that you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoraljah. But we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electro-technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, is the regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Okay, that makes sense. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. The avoidance and practice of consuming others for their aether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Doesn't it dilute your sense of self? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone's forgotten Namika's existence... The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearers, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what's meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. What the fuck? I don't think I would like that. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. The result is a fresh soul cell free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. I don't know who Warren the Rabbit is, I don't think. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yakui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me, personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. I mean, I guess. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe the Tudali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. Sphene didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, so you've already met. She's the one who suggested that we come to Thunder Yards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us stop Zeralda. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death, or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is a natural order of things. Quite right, but however you feel about them, it'd be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. I do like this song. Aw. It interrupted. Do I recognize it? I don't think so. No, I don't think I do. It's like a lo-fi version of something, I'm assuming, but I don't recognize it. Oh! Wow, they nodded to 9 a lot. The name of the place. The music. They put the minions in. Sphene being related to Garnet. They did it all. Everyone here? Good. This is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. We're to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Oh yes, right, thank you. Shiva, right? That was the one? I keep forgetting. It's just recycled. Yeah, 9 was great. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Kafkiwa? What are you doing here and with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping that they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fun, I guess. Hold on, I assumed that they were wearing regular regulators like Queen Sphene's crown, but they aren't wearing anything at all. It's much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you that they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there really isn't much to see. Kafkiwa said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact that they are weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Well, that makes sense. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeep of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It is a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Man, we fought literal gods. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. I am wife materia? I wish that somebody would actually, like, agree with that IRL where I live. I don't... That would be a good title. Yeah, wife materia. Sounds like you had a day. It does sound like you had a day. Truly, it really does. Of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance that you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Alright, I'm going to the south. When can you marry Sphene? I'm sure there'll be a ton of Sphene cosplayers. Will that count? If you can find one of those. Yeah, totally, Sakuya. They have no idea. They're clueless. Clueless. Bye. Oh, it's another one. I wasn't expecting there to be two. I mean, that's true. They probably won't be able to pull it off perfectly. You're right. But you never know. Hello? You know? This one will do nicely. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the looks of this. Let us help. Oh no. Look out! Ah! Preserve. She needs healing. What the fuck is happening right now? That was embarrassing. The bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. This will only take a moment. Well, this is what the first promise used as well to kill Daddy Jaja. Just like Zorolja. Yeah, Daddy Jaja. Come on, let's get out of here. Has nobody ever called him that? That's all a function of the regulator? Because he was a daddy, what do you mean? He had kids? He's Daddy Jaja. Just me? Okay. It's fine. I think I understand now how Zorolja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa, but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. Just me. Oh, I don't know about that. That's not why I call him that. No, don't say that, Detonator. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me, you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast? I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite? Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure that no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you used the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, will result in physical changes. Your teeth may become fangs, your nails claws, too many, and you'll become more beast than man. Well, I guess that would make sense. Changing one's form to the souls of other beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of void scent. Yes, more and more. Yet unlike the void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations in the reflections are surprising indeed. Okay. While we all have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know what power Zoraal has at his disposal. It's one thing to separate corporeal aether from incorporeal aether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. There's no longer only Tuliola's concern. Sorry, this is no longer only Tuliola's concern. With his newfound power, Zoraal has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped no matter the cost. I trust you've gained an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Okay, we're going to the next... Oh, what the? Somebody just hit an arrow at my butt. Excuse me. Sakuya. I wish, but no. Alas. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliyollal and Alexandria. And while Zoraal knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower, Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kiwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoraal. Sphene, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenville's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sphene may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point, and knowing Zoraal, we must assume that this arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliyollal. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kafkiwa, and I make a proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zeraldra for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Aaronville. You've always had great instincts honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? I trust you as well. Oh, really, Detonator? Bouncing around. That's always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Into the tunnel. Hey Skylar, how's it going? I haven't actually watched more than one episode of Attack on Titan. I watched one, the pilot. Just one. Kafkiwa, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zeraldra. Hey, Mr. Sandstorm, we're doing well. How are you? But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. My kin and... Oh, sorry. I read that already. I'm prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours opposed Zeraldra. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. That sounds fun, Skylar. Oh, Detonator. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration, sorry. But her dad didn't backstab her. The brother did. Thank you, Kafkiwa, everyone. Together, we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zeraldra's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zeraldra will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. That's true. That will be bad. No, he'll take the field. I guess because he said that we had to. He probably. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What makes you so certain? My brother's always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do is demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He's challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of your presence here. At that I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Who would be the most fit for royalty? Is it Quina, based off of their name? Gaia? Okay. Sounds good, Mike. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Sleep well. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliyollal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliyollal requires that Zoraal lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed. They'll need time to prepare their defenses. I've not decided yet, Quickman. No, I need to look at the menu. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoraal to move, you'll do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. About that, Sphene said she'd make it so that we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the lower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Gio, the leader of this hideout, and the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwi. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwi is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken? That's right. Our mother is Tuliyollal and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We'd already lost the memories of our mother, and we didn't want to lose those of our father as well. We'd all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard! Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Someone tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawatan name, I haven't the fanciest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see with my own eyes our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice you'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts all. Ellen Shapia? One last thing. I forgot how to say it now. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kafkiwa. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Ba-ba-ba-ba. They gave us cake. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Uh-oh, I'm nervous. Well, this song is very serious business. Ooh-wah-wah. Ooh-wah-wah. I think that's how it goes, right? The lady that she sings in the background.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me.
Oh.
Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
Oh, but he wants to.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamont and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City.
Oh.
Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
All right.
Wook Lamont, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
What now?
What now, indeed? Right, Kafkiwa is waiting. Let's head to the tower. It's such a cool song, man. I hate that it's only in this little room. I wish it was not. I wish it was elsewhere. We'll teleport over here. Also, chat, I think I'm probably gonna wrap up here for today.